Sagittarius, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read. This is for the month of February. Obviously these can be timeless, but obviously I do them monthly. So this is a general read where we focus on your finance, career, personal growth, and love. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but I do believe there is a gem for everybody. Also, to those who are new to my channel, I'm very claircognizant, clairsentient, so I always channel messages prior to opening each read and each sign. So I always have channel messages for each sign. And just a small announcement, you guys, I've been noticing a decrease in views, and that totally has to do with the algorithm. So support is definitely appreciated. You guys clicking that like button truly does help the algorithm and help the channel grow, and it basically tells the algorithm, you know, content wanted, continue the reach. So if it doesn't have it, then the video flops, and so then the video has no reach. But you know, it's definitely appreciated if you guys can click the like button and just really support my channel, support my growth. And you know, I love you all, and I appreciate you all, for those who've come on board. Also, I should have already posted at this point the winners for January. I know I've been behind. I've just, you know, I also have my other job, so I've been looking for a staff, and you know, now this person's hired, so thank God. And so I've just had a lot going on in just the past 3 weeks. So I know I'm just kind of tight with time right now, but you know, thank you all for your patience. But I definitely select the winners. I just don't have them in front of me. So anyways, Sag, we are with Mercury retrograde, which of course I'm going to have a lot of speech problems in my reading today, because it's definitely been, also because I'm processing a lot in my mind at one time the past couple of weeks. I'm sure I'm needing to really slow down a bit, which is what Mercury retrograde honestly has told every sign. So I have 2 more recordings to do, which is you and Capricorn. But everyone's being told with this retrograde to kind of go quiet. So harsh, tough, strong energies, right, of the shadow of the retrograde is from the 30th of January all the way to February 19th. You will continue to feel it, and it'll lighten up. I usually think 7 days, you know, from the 20th, 7 days later. So you'll kind of feel that switch. I don't know. Sometimes for me, I always feel like that one day, like boom, change in energy dramatically, and I'm like, oh, what a relief. And so a lot of you may feel that. So this Mercury retrograde is on the sign of Aquarius, which is the mind, communication, and logical approach. Obviously make sure you dot all your I's and cross all your T's this month. There may be delays, and so I do see that with the readings there's a lot of needing to be patient, and patient was one of the cards that kept coming out. So temperance, patience, and planning, like a lot about patience and a lot of stagnation, like each sign is going to be feeling, just because things either are going to feel like they're moving fast but with delays, or they're going to feel like they're not moving at all. Also, we did have the full moon in Leo too, which is fire sign. So I feel this is kind of a contrast, because it's also like the energy of the fire is also within us. But I do feel a sense of like people wanting to feel good, and probably more changes in your outer appearance. So that may be the color of the clothes you're wearing a new wardrobe, maybe switching something up on your outer appearance, changing your hair color, grooming yourself differently, a different haircut. Like whatever the case may be, there's some attention on the outside as well. So channel messages for you, Sagittarius, is time to drop friends who do not bring out the best of you. Honestly, I think Sag is probably one of the like intense kind of channel messages I got. So the next one was, yes, you have flaws, but you also have the ability to alchemize it in a beautiful, positive way. Know your power and beauty of your true essence and shift your attention. So you know, Sag, I'm just as excited to always see how the channel messages. I will reiterate them during the read because they always show up with the other messages that will come through with the reading. So let's see what you have to surrender. Okay, so we've got this. Wow, of course. I'm going to repeat that first message. Time to drop friends who do not bring out the best of you. What do we got here? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. And of course, what did I just say? Inner peace. There's a lot of meditation and quiet time, and this card has come out. If you guys have like to look at your other signs, then you'll see this in a lot of the general reads of the other signs. This card has appeared very much, and that's what retrograde is doing. There is a true cleanse within everyone, and everyone is kind of like in the space of doing them, and just like I really do feel like embracing the silence. So here we have, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Yeah. It's, you know, Spirit is saying shift your attention. Know your power and beauty of your true essence. And this is you finally just kind of bringing the intention back to you. And here with the inner peace, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So we're just going to keep going because I already see that this is just a theme, you know, this retrograde, everyone is really kind of going within and embracing some, or in a need to embrace some inner peace, or at least Spirit is trying to guide everyone to do it because these energies can be intense, but there's a reason for it. It's to force you to go within. So we have, I forgive myself for feeling as though I may be selfish should I pursue something that is solely mine. I choose to believe that when I give myself permission to explore what is important to me, I invite others to discover more of what brings them fulfillment as well. And this is about purpose. And so I do feel this is a space where you're learning your, you know, Spirit was saying, alchemize. This is a time for you to alchemize things in a beautiful way for yourself, that this is your experience. This is about you knowing that this is about your fulfillment as well. So let's see what's the full moon energy. Full moon energy. Yeah, look at this. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So, you know, this is, again, retrograde. So this cycle is obviously bringing things to surface here. And a lot of it is probably end of connections. I think you're making final decisions of this cleanup that some of you are going to be experiencing. And then I think it's also knowing and kind of taking a level of accountability of kind of enabling too, right? And I'm not saying it in a negative way, but out of you know, out of the kindness of your heart, out of knowing, like, I guess, a sense of loyalty to certain individuals, knowing that they weren't good for you. So, you know, and that happens, and it's hard to let those connections go, but, you know, Spirit is saying maybe it is time, because I think it's a distraction right now. So Spirit, like I said, shift your attention. Give me more on so we're going to pull a card energy for finance, career, personal growth, and love now. Give me an energy for finance and career. So we have appreciation, personal growth, second chakra, and love. Any more on love? We have door to value. Let's see what we got in the bottom. Yeah, so I think it's who you're investing your time in. Maybe, you know, I do feel with this door to value, it's just you understanding your worth, your self-worth, and you, again, preserving who you allow in that space. So there's a lot about, like, all these energies here. Appreciation, second chakra, which is your sacral chakra, door to value has to do with self-preservation, appreciating, you know, whatever's coming in here. We're going to see what it is. But here on the personal growth sacral, this has to do with your passions, but also your confidence level and the consumption of your energy. Like sacral is very, very, sacral is a very important energy. And I focus this on, if you guys have not watched my single readings, I do sacral energy chakra energy check-in as well. You know, I focus on heart and sacral because those are the two chakras I feel are very important when it comes to one, yourself, but also when it comes to your connections and how you connect with people. So let's see what we got here. So give me more on this appreciation for finance and career for Sagittarius, please. Why is appreciation here? Oh my God, I swear. Okay. I saw the red. I was like, wait, is it that card? So we have material harvest, material and spiritual prosperity. And this is a lot of pentacles here. So a lot of you are standing very good, individually, right? A lot of you are really in a state of gratitude because you feel very, secure. This is very secure energy, but also grateful for the simplicity of the energy, that you have everything you need on a financial level. And again, look at that. We have a 9 again. So this is about yourself, really feeling fulfilled, awareness, manifesting, like you've positioned yourself very well. A lot of you Sagittarius have positioned yourself very well on a financial place where you do feel some level of security. And again, it doesn't have to be like, oh my God, top notch, you're making all this money. Some of you it may just be that, and that's totally fine. But what I'm saying is a level of gratitude, that knowing, understanding that you have everything you need. So let's see this personal growth here. Okay, we're on this second chakra here for the personal growth. And I, you know, with this financial also, it's that shifting the attention. And I think that for so long, maybe some of you were focused so much on work where you just shift the attention to being more grateful. So look, the Magician's back out. And then we have the emotional withdrawal and obstacles and challenges. Now, what I'm feeling here is, again, this has to do with your confidence level. And maybe there is some... I forgot what I was going to say, but because I got distracted here. So you know how here it says, I forgive myself for feeling as though I may be selfish should I pursue something that is solely mine. And that's what I'm feeling here. This is the sacral passion. Some of you are having desires to pursue something, but yet there are so many blockages that are creating you, stopping you from really transmuting this energy, from really like it's manifesting. So from you really bringing about this side of you to fruition, to really like embrace it, you know. But we do have positive move. You're wanting to move forward, but suffering in silence. Another 9, yeah, wanting to like embrace your creativity here with the Empress and have like a new beginning, meaning like start something new, start something fresh. I feel the sacral, there is a blockage with the sacral. That's why there is emotional withdrawal here, because I feel a yearning to walk away from all this stuff that really just wasn't satisfying you. And in this time of space, you're gonna kind of sit with it and really clear out blockages. And I feel Spirit is saying clear out blockages. If for those of you who are feeling this energy, it is time to clear out blockages so you can really have that alone time to be more in your Magician energy and like really transmute that energy and understand, like hear yourself, like get the clarity within the Magician. The Magician's very it's manifesting. Again, it's manifesting energy. So where you could write, meditate, again, like really have a more focus on this in the stillness of yourself, to really move forward. Because I mean, there are suffering in silence is a little, I do feel a little fear, and a little bit of guilt. Because for some of you, it can take time away from maybe your family. You know, for some of you, it could be taking time away from your kids, you know, your husband, your wife, your kids, you know, like really, you know, and a part of you, you know, that's why here we have the surrender to the habit of people pleasing. Yes. And so it's time to really speak up. It's time to really shift the attention. Know that you can alchemize this. Know your power and beauty of your true essence. This is you understanding your true essence and that what's within yourself. Yes, you know, there are flaws here, suffering in silence, right? Because I feel sometimes, Sag, some of you may be like withholding yourself. And again, I think this is a blockage within yourself, because a number 9 has to do with self. And just not believing in yourself, but also being hard on yourself, because maybe for some of you, there was this energy of starting something and then not finishing it. You know, whatever it may be, it could be a passion, it could be a project, but it could also be like a workout regimen, like almost a guilt of taking time away, you know, from the family, from the kids. And I feel this is inner peace. You need the space. There is a desire for a ritual. There is a desire for something that belongs to you. That's why the clean out of the friends is also necessary, because it's like you can't, there's just so much energy you have, and you can't divide yourself amongst everybody with this, you know, with everyone needing your attention. You've got to bring that focus back onto yourself and what truly makes you happy. So let's see about this love here, Spirit. Give me more on this door to value for love here for Sagittarius. What did I tell you guys? Give me one more door to value. What did I tell you guys? What card has been coming out like crazy? Patience. And this is Temperance. So patience, heart chakra, judgment, and here's another 9, solitude in the bottom. Door to value. This is totally about increasing and reprioritizing yourself, nurturing yourself, what matters to you in your heart. This is also judgment call based off of how you showed up. Temperance is also your card, Sagittarius. So this is really you. This is a shift in focus. And, you know, this habit of people pleasing, this is also choosing you and your connections. No more breadcrumbing yourself, right? This is adding that value, showing up for you. And being honest here with this Hermit and the judgment. Truth is judgment. So being honest with yourself of, you know, what you were investing your time in, you know, like there is a level of accountability that needs to be taken here. You know, that channel message. Yes, you have flaws, but you also have the ability to alchemize it in a beautiful and positive way. And that's what judgment is showing you during this Hermit time, this internal, like how you can show up yourself in more loving ways. A number 4 is about structure, restructuring, planning, rerouting yourself on the foundation, right? Of the things that actually, you know, what actually is worth your time, because again, door to value. And their door to value card is 3 and 1 is a 31. 3 and 1 is a 4, another grounding. So give me more on this appreciation for finance and career. Give me more on this appreciation here for finance and career. So more pentacles, 8 pentacles and the high priestess. And I just think that this is a reprioritizing. So this is a quiet time right now. I feel like you kind of are just moving. This is a moving in silence on all of your pentacles. And I feel like you just, I feel like you don't want, you want the least amount of people to know what you're doing. I also feel that there are people curious to what you're doing because you're so stable, and I just feel like you've been working on it for so long, very quietly, that there are people around you who are probably curious to what you're up to. Wow, yeah, look at this. Empress. They see you, you know, some of you have a glow up. Some of you have really been working hard, you know. Some of you may have a side gig that you're just so focused on. And it's because you're setting attentions here with appreciation, with gratitude, because you're literally harmonized. You're living a life. Some of you are, I'm really feeling this energy where you're living your life in a harmonized way. Let's see more for the sacral energy here, Spirit. Give me more on the sacral energy for Sagittarius. So we have Justice and the Emperor. And the Emperor is a number 4. So again, it's about balancing, taking action. I think you bringing in fairness to yourself. Being fair to you, balancing your life out for once. I think understanding, I mean, some of you are just coming to this understanding where you're kind of like allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to have more control over your life without any guilt, because I do feel guilt with the suffering of silence here. And this is shifting your energy, right? This is bringing justice to you, but in the emperor energy, like taking action, learning from your experience. The Emperor is an experienced individual, right? Gender aside, an experienced individual that also has made mistakes, but always bounced back. And here with the Justice, you're just always rebalancing and finding your way out of things. And I think some of you may have forgotten that your capabilities of doing that due to the distractions and the lots of things going on. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of distractions that are causing stagnation or just delays all the time, or just you needing to shift your energy again in terms of like putting it in the back burner, putting anything you want in the back burner. Again, it could be a health regimen, I'm feeling, for some of you, something you really desired, you know, something in terms of your home, you know, and again, hobbies. There is something that you want to do for you, Sagittarius. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. So let's see here. Judgment wants to come out again. So give me more of this door to value here for love. Give me more of this door to value. Yeah, so this is another 4. This is another 4, and then we have Knight of Wands and the World. This is a completely different you, and the Knight of Wands is your fire energy too. So you are just paying attention. I think you're just woke. Sag, you're being more woke right now about how you're using your time and your energy. I think whatever you were giving your energy to back then, it's like it's feeling like you're over it. Judgment coming out twice. It's like, I'm done with doing the same thing. I'm done with, like, for some of you here, oh my God, another year and my life looks the same. It's like something's got to give. Something's got to give. And you know, in here, in terms of your relationships, something's got to give. Something has got to give, you know. But here, remember, an end of a tough cycle approaches. So for some of you, maybe it is a tough cycle that you have to make a big decision where you're choosing you. Look what comes out, you guys. A number 9. Usually this card takes so long to come out, but this is the Hermit, another 9. You guys, it's a lot of 9s here. You know, you already have the Hermit here, 9 here, 9 here, and a 9 here. It's a lot of 9s, a lot of going within. So here, there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love, and always in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. And honestly, that does feel here. I think here where it says use these moments of solitude to focus on love, which I really do feel love for yourself in this energy here, and shine your light, right, and ways in which you might give to those around you. So again, you are shining your light, and I think it's just there's an overextension of yourself, and I think this is a time to choose you right now, versus overextending yourself to those around you. So let's see what else, other guidance. Spirit, what other guidance for Sagittarius, please? Vacation, yeah. And maybe some of you can take literally a vacation, but I just think some of you really need to retreat and put yourself, nurture yourself, a massage, whatever that case, whatever that is for you. A much needed break is calling your name. Take some time off from everyday life and go on a holiday alone or with the people you love. Life will still be here when you return fresh and energized. And again, this is that energy. Some of you are overextending yourself, where you gotta give yourself permission to choose you and to nurture you for once. And then changes here. A wind of change is breathing through your life. A new path is unfolding for you. Believe in yourself and stay strong, because it could be a rocky time. Sit back and enjoy the ride. And that's, you know, changes always brings rocky times. So this is a time to really nurture you and take a break. Obviously, this goes hand in hand with all the other reads as well, Sagittarius. So you really have not been any different. So write out this retrograde, Sag, and really take this time to think things. You know, it's okay to be quiet. It's okay to be still, and it's okay to choose you. So Sag, this is your read. You guys remember to like that video. This helps my channel. But for those who are new, please like, share, subscribe. Also, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. And with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.